was a big mistake. Now you're just a man, Bruce. You can't scare anyone anymore.
Hey, Batman. How you doing?
There you are. Secret identity revealed, huh? You want to talk about it? On television?
Guess you're wondering what the Lady of Gotham connection is. Turns out there was a Blackfire tied up with the Miagani people. His name crossed up in private story. Seems like they...
Let me know how the raid works out for you. Always looking for names to besmirch. Where does this newsman conduct his research? Research.
I haven't been in there yet to see Scarecrow. Apparently, it's quite a sight. A part of me wanted him dead earlier.
Alfred, I found a mutilated body, but this isn't the one Cash told me about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death. Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. I've already scanned that piece of evidence. I should search the rest of the body. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's callous knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! He's in his car! Run!
Mistake my hiding beneath the orphanage floor for cowardice, Batman. I merely don't fight people who haven't proved themselves worthy.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers. Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
The killer is mutilating and posing as victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Control Falcon 5. Predator spotted around Falcone shipping yard. Over.
So, who's robbing? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something?
Is that what I think it is?
It's Batman! Step on it!
You know, I kinda thought of Batman as a force of nature. This old Wayne thing ruins it for me. I don't care if the gas is gone. Batman still ain't one to fight.
Alfred, we can add a third victim to the list.
This is becoming rather ghastly, sir. It brings to mind a spate of murders at the beginning of your career. It was Halloween then, if I'm not mistaken. Turned out to be rather a long one, if I recall.
I'm going to try and identify the body. Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six. Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search. Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them.
Would you just shut up about it? What's the two of you thought you sounded bad? He's on our tail! What the? It's the bat! He's tailing us!
Put your foot down! Go!
Alfred, I found a 4th victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
Lost Batman, unable to decide what to do. The answer is simple. And solve some riddles on Bleak Island. Or try to, anyway.
crush us in that car tank thing.
Batman just saved my ass. I'm heading back to base. Hey, you know who was under that visor after all? You think he knew Batman?
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weers.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
So has the man taken care of these Arkham Knight punks yet? That's a load of crap. Joker didn't respect no one, except maybe Batman. But you? No way.
It's true. I was his right-hand man back in Arkham City.
No wonder he ended up dead. So how come you're not working with Harley now then?
And we never really got along. I think she was jealous, you know?
Keep solving those riddles, Detective. I won't allow myself the pleasure of crushing you beneath my giant metal foot until you do.
What is it with you and not saying his damn name?
Don't act like you ain't scared.
Okay. There, I said it. See, where is he? Nowhere. That jump's gone too. He knows what's good for him. Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! Back up! There's no way through! Dead bodies, tanks, mass evacuations. I love Gotham at night.
Nah, Penguin's parents were Gotham royalty. He got the accent at school, if it's for real anyway.
You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place. I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for her.
Sorry for Harley? Don't be. She's as bad as he was. Except she's not as funny when she's torturing.
Is that why you quit?
You bet. Gilbert would do some nasty stuff with a cattle prod. But he knew how to make everyone laugh while he was doing it.
There he is!
Get him! Then have some fun with you, Batman!
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
That's one nasty-looking cloud hanging over Ace. Deathstroke's back in town? And I thought things were gonna calm down. They're driving like maniacs! Back her up. The road's blocked.
You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Oh, God. What's he doing? What's he doing?
He's tailing us! Keep driving!
Batman's all over this. How
Gonna feel even more satisfying punching the bat knowing it's Brucey boy under there.
Is that what I think it is?
It's Batman! Step on it!
I wish Joker's Funland was still open. No lines for the Ferris wheel.
Two-Face, Penguin, Riddler, screw 'em all. I'm working solo from now on.
Still riddles waiting to be solved on the Agani Island, Batman. It's not as if you have something better to do. None of it to do.
Control Falcon 4. We've got something. There's a body strung up on a rooftop in Bristol. Over. Damn animal.
Give me half the money they spent on this army.
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago. Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws have been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name is Lisa Mendez.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned age 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the...
Records...
Send...
There he is! Expensive!
work for Riddler. So talk to me.
That's all I know.
It's enough.
They will flatten us! Move! I'm going! Crap, he's coming after us! Run! Get away from him! Come on, we can take him!
You can stay loyal to Riddler, or you can stay in one piece.
Whatever you want!
The right choice.
Please, make it stop. I can't take anymore.
Pig, make it all better. Pain is just the body's way of saying thank you.
Thank you.
Here comes the choo-choo. Almost finished my diet. Almost.
You're done here, Valentine. Let them go.
Oh, no. Pig not ready yet. She's all unique and wrong. All messed up. inside out. Pig, make her better. Pig, make all of us better.
It's over.
But Pig can fix you too. Make you perfect, like the others.
You're insane.
And what are you?
I'm here to stop you.
Bad. Bad. Pig is like clay. Pig is like a god. Pig is here to fix us all. That's it, my darling. Show him how perfect you are. Pig make you... Rise up, my precious. He cannot keep you down.
It's like they're immune to pain. I need to make sure they stay down.
A bad man wants to hurt Daddy, darling. Be coming for you, Batman. Coming to make you perfect. There's no perfection without a little pain. He'll kill, make Daddy proud. On your feet, my precious! Yes! All better now. Chop, chop, chop! Yes, yes, Daddy! Stands pretty as a pig. You still have a choice, Batman. He can make
I can't leave until I've rescued the other victims.
Batman, please! Hey! Up here!
I need to take Valentine to the...
Where are you taking me? Pig, go back to his circus.
I'm taking you where you won't be able to hurt anyone else. I'll make sure of it.
Pig doesn't hurt. Pig heals. Pig fixes. My Dollatrons are works of art.
Those people are living a fate worse than death.
Not death. Pig makes life worth living.
And the ones you murdered?
Too broken for Pig to make them. Too imperfect. They make Mother angry. Make Pig feel sick.
Those things you couldn't change. It's how I identified the bodies. It's how I caught you. It's why you failed.
No, not fail. Oh. Pig, not good enough. Oh, never good enough. So close until you stopped me. I can do better. So much better. It could have been so perfect. Woo! Beauty. Pig specialty. Pig can make you young again. Pig can soften the scars.
I knew a guy in Hanoi. Used to make wallets out of dead Viet Cong. You guys would hit it off.
Seen Scarecrow freaking out in that cell? It's making up for a lot of crap I've been through tonight.
Get your snout out of my face, pig man! Mommy! Mommy! This is our city, Deacon. We're the law around here. Man's law is not equipped to deal with...
Taking that mask off was a big mistake.
I can't leave Migman at large. I'll find his trophies and put him behind bars.
After all, you think he knew Batman? Look out! It's Batman!
Control, we got a visual on Batman. He's kicking butt. I wish you guys could see that.
soldiers.
Run that freak down!
Did you like my mechanized exoskeleton, Batman? Solve my riddles and I'll let you see it again. Riddles, yes. You'll get a very close look indeed. Very close indeed.
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died. Bye-bye, Arkham Knight. And good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.